Guys, today I will explain scalar quantities and vector quantities in detail. Scalar quantities are the quantities that can be described by a magnitude only, and vector quantities that requires magnitude and direction both to be described completely. First, we will see at the magnitude. What is magnitude? The magnitude is a number with a unit. A number is any number value 1, 2, 3 and the unit is, for example, kilogram, meters, second, etc. And so scalar quantities are defined by magnitude only. Magnitude is 1, e.g. 1 kilogram of sugar. 1 kilogram of sugar consists of two terms, 1 and kilogram. 1 is a number and kilogram is a unit. This is scalar quantities because the 1 kilogram of sugar can be completely defined by a number and a unit with it. And vector quantities can be defined by completely by magnitude and direction only. Magnitude is a number with a unit and direction is any direction, for example north, south, east, west. For example, we have 20 meter per second north. 20 meter per second north. 20 is a number, meter per second is a unit and north is a direction. So this whole thing is a vector quantities because the 20 meter per second can't be defined completely without its direction. We can say 20 meter per second a body is moving. We don't know to what direction that body is moving. So when we have north here, when we know the direction, we can say this a vector quantity and can completely describe it. Look at the example of scalar and vector quantities. Scalar quantities example, I have here a mass. A mass is a quantity of matter. A quantity of matter don't need any direction to be completely described. For example, as I mentioned earlier, 1 kilogram of sugar. 1 kilogram of sugar is the mass of a body. Is the mass of a body which can be completely described by 1 kilogram. It don't need any direction. We don't need any direction to describe it. And in vector quantities we have weight here. Weight is actually equals to mg. Here we have g. G is the value of Earth gravitational pull. So Earth gravitational pull have a direction. So when g have a direction, so as a whole weight have a direction. So weight is a vector quantities because we need the direction toward direction because the body will be moving toward Earth. So towards Earth is a direction. Here look at the second example of these quantities, speed and velocity. Speed is example of scalar and velocity as a vector quantity. Speed is distance divided by time. Distance divided by time. So distance divided by time, we have distance of 20 meter per second. A body cover a distance of 20 meter in 1 second. And velocity, 20 meter of distance covered by a body in 1 second. 20 meter in a 1 second toward north. Here we don't have any direction. When we don't have direction here, we can say this is a scalar quantity. Here we have a direction, a north. We know to what direction the body is moving. So here it is vector quantity. Mass and speed are the example of scalar quantities and weight and velocity are a vector quantity. Let's look at this once again. Scalar quantities are those quantities which can be described by magnitude, and vector are described by magnitude and direction. An example of these are mass, which is a quantity of matter, and vector quantity, weight, which is Earth's gravitational pull, which needs direction. The body is moving toward Earth, this is the direction, and speed is the distance divided by time. A body moves, for example, it has covered distance in time. So 20 meter per second, we don't know the direction, this is a scalar. And 20 meter in velocity, 20 meter per second north, we know the direction, so this is a vector quantity. Thank you guys for watching the video. I will be present in the next lecture.